Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Illuminatio. It's been a little bit of a time since we've last spoke, but
taking a break for the holidays.
Just a little bit of one. Charlie was also on his honeymoon, so...
Welcome back.
Yeah.
How was your honeymoon, Charlie?
It's great. It was awesome.
Awesome.
It's good. We're joined today by Charlie, if the hints didn't give it away.
What? What?
Who?
You know me, of course. I'm JP, and Tyler Castle, the beauty. So, I really want to talk about Charlie's honeymoon because I don't know anything about it. I haven't really talked to you about it since you've been back. I didn't even know you were back for the longest time, to be honest.
He just reappeared.
My mom told me that he was coming over to grab Christmas presents that she sent for him and his wife over to my house.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did you send them over here? So it's easier to send them all in one go. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fair. I didn't even realize he was home, and then, just kind of came over.
Yep.
So, how was your honeymoon?
It was great. Went to Maui, Hawaii 2nd District. I'm looking at you there, rep. Name drop. But yeah, it was great. I mean, our hotel was right on the beach, so we got the first morning there. We got breakfast pretty much on the beach. It was great. Food was great. Had Hawaiian French toast. Had candied shit on it.
What's Christmas like over in?
Okay, so you know that one the Miley Kiki or whatever. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. That fucking it's Hawaiian Christmas song.
It's gonna be a lot of those. Yeah,
yeah, it's a lot of that
There's
shit.
Gonna be a lot of that.
Okay. If you've ever seen the episode of South Park where they make fun of the native Hawaiians. That's it. When they do the little satire on the native Hawaiians.
It's just a bunch of white people.
It's just a bunch of white people. That's Hawaii. That's it.
There's a bunch of white people who've been there for 6 months. And
yeah. Dude, our fucking our waiter the first morning there was like, yeah, I've only been here for 8 months. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. No wonder there's so many fucking homeless people here. No fucking wonder. No wonder everything's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, when you mentioned that the other day at the house, is there... So... If you could describe, comparatively to places like Los Angeles and...
I would say it's very similar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you say that just because you're kind of compact on the island, or...
Overlapping factors. So it's it's so nice here. Everyone wants to just look around at shit. And it's cool, that's cool, man. Pull up to the side of the fucking road. Don't go fucking 25 and a 45. There's one fucking highway. There's one highway. Okay, there's more, but
that's it,
one
dude. Main one.
It's 2 lanes, bro. It's 2 fucking lanes, and there's 50 fucking people lined up looking at the same fucking mountain. It gets old real fucking quick.
Too happy you went to Hawaii?
Yeah, it's great, dude. I went fucking snorkeling and saw some fish. And we went whale watching too. Saw some fucking whales, man.
I don't believe that picture.
No, the whales aren't real?
No, whales aren't real.
Oh, well.
I believe the Japanese whaled them into extinction.
Well, they're in their breeding ground.
Whatever.
Right?
It's obviously a joke, but...
That was an adolescent one that we saw. And she was
they
flopping
got pretty
around.
close.
No, I was how big do you think it was from what you saw? Because I remember looking at the picture, and it was obviously the biggest
16,
fish tail I've ever
16,
seen.
20 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was big.
No,
they said it was a female because the females have a big old bulge in where you would imagine the crotch would be on a whale.
So the females have
there's a big old muscular bulge.
I believe it's called the vagina.
Well, that's what I found out. I might be wrong and didn't hear this bitch over the fucking wind in my head. I was getting battered.
Was it cold out on the
no,
open water?
But it was okay. So I've been in an engine test cell when an engine is running, and I know what it's like when you open your mouth and this is different because that's going in. Okay, so have you ever stuck your head out on a fucking highway?
Yeah,
it's like that. It was like that. The test cell thing was that's completely opposite. That's getting everything sucked in. That's the air in your mouth gets sucked out. It's you're you open your mouth to hey, well, it's not. It's cool. It gets you get used to it though.
So how far south is Hawaii?
It's like right by the fucking equator.
Is it?
Yeah, it was hot as fuck, bro.
Okay, because that was
hot
the
as
question.
fuck.
I was like, what was
like
the...
one day it was like 89.
Holy balls.
It was hot, dude. I'm like, I don't know how you fucking people do this year round.
So, like, but that's weird to think that you're on like a beach. There's Christmas decorations and whatnot.
Dude,
and
it's an
then
Elvis Hawaii Christmas, dude.
Oh my
It's-
god.
It's so like look at Lilo and Stitch, and that's it.
Oh my god.
Every satire you've ever seen of Hawaii.
Well, Lilo
came
and Stitch
true.
has Lilo
No
and
one
Stitch
can
has,
fucking
like,
drive.
All the, like the regular, like the native Hawaiians kind of living.
Yeah, they're too. No, they're there. Like I'm not saying there's none of those. Like none of those people there. That sounds very wrong, and I don't care if you're offended. But no, like the native Hawaiians like do live there. Like
I'm sure.
Polynesian people live on that island.
Okay, I mean, just because.
It's just you do see the white people with the fucking Polynesian tribal tattoos. You're like, oh, dude, how long you been here? 8 months. It's like you're no better than a dude who gets a tribal tattoo back in America. You're just the same fucking LA surfer douche.
That's awesome. How are like the houses?
Okay, so
Because
some of them
drove through.
Some of them. Wow. Holy shit. I wish I could retire there. Like, oh my fuck, like these were called villas, bro. Like they're like, oh, look at the fucking Kihei villas. It's like, what the wow, those are beautiful. I wish I lived in a fucking house like this. And then you go like 10 minutes down the fucking road and it's like, ooh, Kenny's house.
Well, see, like because I always kind of imagined that like a lot of places would look like how, what's her name? I forgot what Lilo's sister's name is, but like how
Nani?
Nani's
Nani?
house looks.
Yeah.
Where it's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of like the
oh,
stilty looking thing, but it looks
okay,
kind
so
of run down a little bit.
We stayed on.
It's still really cool.
We
like,
stayed
it's
on like
looking
the
nice.
south side of the island. Like a lot. We did notice houses on stilts, but they weren't that tall. Maybe
Were
like two.
you guys in a hotel or an Airbnb?
hotel?
Okay.
Which is right on the fucking beach. It was great. But
Did you get the honeymoon suite?
fuck no, dude. No.
God.
We thought like we were like, oh, like I didn't book the hotel room. She booked it. But it was fine. Like,
Dogette. What are you doing, girl?
Dogette.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Dogette.
No.
I'm not.
It was
cool
fine though.
enough.
Like we only like spent a little bit of time in the room. We weren't on the beach.
Well, right. I figured. I mean, like while you're there, I can't believe that you guys didn't go see the Keck Observatory.
What island is that on?
I don't know. What's one of the highest elevation?
That's fucking Tyler.
Yeah, just Keck Observatory.
Keck Observatory. It's funny.
I know. That's why you got to go, man. Kekistan. It's the capital of it, obviously. If it's not. It's not.
What island?
Just zoom out. Just keep zooming.
Hold on, I'm trying to switch
Dude, that
to
is a
satellite.
fucking tall ass mountain though.
Yeah, it is.
It's tall.
It's the big one.
It's big as.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't there. I was on Maui.
Oh.
Okay, so the north side of Maui though. I was like, oh, dude, I'm back in Japan with these windy ass roads with no fucking rail guards on the side of the fucking mountain.
Nice.
One fucking lane wide, and these big old steep ass mountains, dude. It was lovely.
Yeah, this
But
is a
Aaron
big
was
island.
having none of
Hawaii,
it.
Maui. So that's where you were at.
Yeah, that's where I was.
What's on that? What's on that little island just southwest of Maui? Well, no, it would be just like west of Maui, I guess. Not south.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No one lives there.
That would be southeast.
Southeast. Well, I can't tell which direction.
Southwest.
Like I'm
No,
looking
sorry,
at the thing. I
southwest.
was thinking.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I see what you're talking about now.
Nothing. Dude, like
Well, both of them. There's two of them. So there's one that's west,
know,
and then
let's
there's one
see
that's
what Google Maps-
southwest.
There seems to be.
Looks like a bunch of farms.
if that.
It's something.
It's nothing,
Those
dude.
aren't farm. That's a road.
So people live there.
Well, we didn't go there. So it didn't render.
Classic
that's-
imperial
That's
mindset.
actually kind of curious. Like,
Well, yeah, what is there?
I can't tell what these lines are.
It looks industrial or
It
state.
looks
Well,
like,
no, dude, I
it
looked
looks
it
like
up,
these
yeah.
just rows of trees, but it looks like they're just in really odd. These perfectly odd rows, and then
Maybe they
obviously
replanted
this facility just right here.
Maybe they replanted the trees.
For people who are obviously just listening, because that's the only way that you can get this, they're looking at this small island southwest of Maui, and if you Google Maps this son of a bitch, and you zoom in, there's this weird white.
And if I try to pronounce it, I'm just gonna destroy it.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it up to your.
Kaho'olawi.
Yeah. Use that and use your detective skills to figure out what island we're talking about and find this.
Let us know what it's
white complex.
What's on there? What is that?
And if you could leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube,
listening to this on
YouTube, you could, definitely try to let us know what that is because
we're
feeling like some ignorant son of bitches right now.
See if Google can tell us what the heck this is.
Google, we can't trust Google to tell us the right thing.
Oh,
we need somebody who's worked there.
We need
our wide audience.
We need a whistleblower
now.
Google's so nondescript. It's just like, oh, it's just an island.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
What do you want?
Get us a fucking whistleblower.
There's nothing on this island.
Anyway, so on the north side of the island, if you want to give a little zoom in onto that fucking north, like that. This mountain right here.
God, that looks so nice.
Look at these fucking roads. On like this northern, like in the.
So we're on north.
So where were you?
Northern Maui.
Oh, I didn't stay here. I didn't stay there.
Looking at the islands, looking at some of these.
Like follow, like see this road, like see that's
roads.
like this is like where all the fucking nice ass hotels were. That's like by Kihei and shit. Not Kihei, Lahaina. I was in Kihei.
Dude, this looks like a city that I would build in fucking
Sim City, right?
I was gonna say City Skylines.
Okay, like
who plays Sim City?
Well, fuck you guys, all right?
Why don't you go play SimCity 2000? You locked.
All right, so you see this little pinch in the hourglass?
Right there.
Yeah, that pinch.
380. Route 380.
Yeah, we go down, south. All right, southeast. Oh, there you go. All right, yeah, I was like right there, right that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get on a boat at all?
Yeah, dude, we went whale watching.
Well, okay, yeah, that was a dumb question.
Yeah.
You didn't. Okay, so like, what all like crazy couple activities did you guys do?
We went out, got dinner, went to the aquarium. We went snorkeling.
Ooh, how was the aquarium? Is it full of sad? Do the animals look unhappy? Do the octopus?
No.
Do the octopi look like they, like should be out in the?
No, and this might be my own personal bias. Like I think
fuck fish.
Well, no, I think aquatic like animals are cool. Marine life are fucking. I think that's awesome. I love to see whales and dolphins and fish and shit. But every fucking aquarium I've ever been to has always been a fucking letdown. Always. Well, I mean, always.
There's not much you can do.
I know, and it's I know it's like I get that. It's just I don't hold aquariums to a very good standard.
It's like going to the zoo. I don't really.
I like going to the zoo though.
Why?
This doesn't fascinate you.
I went to the.
Do you not like going to the zoo?
I love going to the zoo. I went to the San Diego Zoo so many times.
The Columbus Zoo's better. Apparently.
One, because it was for free. They let veterans and active duty military.
Oh, I remember.
So I went a lot.
You told me when we were.
Because then you can also buy alcohol there. So you get drunk and look at animals, man. That's cool.
Get drunk and go jump in with the animals. That's how Harambe died, dude.
That's how. Yeah, I was. Oh, I remember where I was. Where were you?
I'm pretty sure that kid wasn't drunk.
No,
his mom probably was though.
Nah, dude, that's just funny though. I mean, rip Harambe, dude. Dick's out. But dude.
So, so what do you think like the craziest part about Hawaii is?
How fucking expensive everything is. But I get it.
Yeah, I mean, you said gas was how much?
Dude, it was like $3.89. Jesus. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Awful. But I mean, it was nice. Like on our last day there though, like we had to be out of the hotel by like 11, like typical hotel time. And our flight wasn't until 11 o'clock at night. So we had 12 hours to kill, but we can't go anywhere afterwards. So we can't really like go to the beach again. It's like we're not gonna get out. We're gonna get like super fucking sandy for 12 fucking hours. We're gonna go to the beach. There was like nothing we could really do in the meantime that like didn't take a commitment of like going back and changing or cleaning up or readjusting oneself afterwards. You know. There wasn't any activities for us, so that's why we went to go see the movies. We just went to go see a movie.
What movie did you guys see? You supposed to see Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, dude, I'll fucking bitch about this fucking movie.
Okay,
I will fucking sling on this fucking movie.
Did you have any plans on going to see Rise of Skywalker?
No.
Spoilers ahead, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you care?
I mean,
I won't.
I have Disney Plus.
So
It'll come out.
before we start bitching on, before
I
we
won't.
start,
I won't bitch about it then.
before hang on, I do want to bitch about
Well,
it.
I don't want to spoil it. If young Tyler wants to see it still.
So here's my thing about I lost all love for Star Wars ever since Disney bought it out. I just I watched what was episode 7?
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just Return of the Jedi was 6.
That was 6. 7. What was the new one?
7.
Then?
Oh, Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Force Awakens. Return of the Jedi is 8. Sorry.
I was not
6.
happy with what
6.
Yeah. Force Awakens
what's 8?
did to and what Disney has done to the Star Wars canon. That I've just I'm an abstentionist.
Okay, so you don't care if I bitch about it?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Hang on. Before that, I did, we should probably do something that, relevant to the holiday merit that this was. So, how was your Christmas, Charlie?
It was great.
What'd you do?
Stayed inside and watched Christmas movies all day. I took a nap.
Oh, dude, I also took a nap. It was fucking awesome.
Erin watched a lot of Christmas movies. She didn't watch she didn't watch the number one Christmas movie of all time.
What is that?
Die Hard.
The Last Jedi. I'm such a
Die Hard.
Oh, you're on the Die Hard Christmas movie crusade?
It takes place on Christmas. What other criteria do you need? The fact that it is Christmas is mentioned in the movie. Therefore, it is canonically a Christmas movie.
I don't have an argument.
I agree.
There you go. It's a great fucking movie.
So that's what Charlie did. I
didn't watch Die Hard though.
I pretty much did the same thing. I watched. Been on a big Star Wars kick ever since going to see the latest Star Wars movie.
I did get a video reminder of what happened 2 years ago.
What happened 2 years ago?
This will never go public. So
we can't post it on YouTube.
Hell no!
Why?
You cannot post this on. Here, you.
I mean, no promises.
No signs. Like, there's no sounds, but like.
Dude, you're like
I'm trash.
You're like Mel Gibson and the fucking or what's his name?
Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
Yeah,
oh my
like
god!
Hasselhoff.
Can we please put that on the internet one day?
You're just a pile of human.
No, yeah,
that's gonna get leaked, bro.
Fuck no,
that's
it's not. Dude. Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. I used to get like just shitty drunk, just disgustingly drunk, and like just. Dude,
I could post a video of the Hasselhoff thing, and it would be literally the exact same thing. Minus the fact that you had pants on. Miraculously, it looked like you kept your pants on.
Dude, they wanted to fall off. Dude, they fall off so easily. I don't even have those pants anymore. They got a tear.
That was 2 years ago, so you're like a year away from getting out at that point, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was because that was oh no wait that was
a little bit.
That was okay. So that was December of 2018
so
or 2017 going into 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was like 2 years ago, and like I was like, I got a few more months left. I'm I'm almost done. Oh, dude, I was like, as soon as I hit January, it's pretty much like half a year left. It's like, oh wait, that's still like half a fucking year. That shit's long as fuck when you're like after 5 fucking years of that shit.
Okay, I bet.
All
right, Tyler, what did you do for Christmas? You got a lot of new fun stuff.
Yeah, like
yeah. Well, I got my birthday right before. The day before, obviously, and then so I kind of got 2 little, days of celebration. I guess we went to do go-karting down at
that's fun.
the indoor electric go-kart track, and so that's kind of a birthday tradition.
Dude,
but
go-karting's fun.
I called Paige and was like, "You trying to go go-karting with Tyler, like on his birthday tonight?" And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like,
no.
I was like, wait,
no,
like what?
No, she's not about it.
What? Yeah, and she's like, we're going to dinner at my grandfather's house. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Like,
whoops.
Dude, ditch that, and then go karting. Dude, go karting's so fun. I used to go.
Can't.
I used to do it a lot.
Her grandpa's a trip, though, man.
And then Christmas, we just played Modern Warfare all day.
Oh, dude, that's
I
fun.
literally played like Modern Warfare for like 12, 13 hours straight.
I tried to play Modern Warfare like right after I got back from my honeymoon. And I was like, all right, dude, let's get back into it. Double XP. And I was like, oh, let's fucking do it.
Oh yeah, double battle pass XP,
Yeah.
double regular XP. It was crazy. We were
Great.
we were slapping down some weapon XP on top of that. It was we were going ham. We were getting camos and unlocks, and it was like a second Christmas.
Man, dude. Yeah, like I got on. I was like, oh, dude, let me get back in the game. Let me get back on my block. Even though I suck at Modern Warfare anyway.
Yep.
And I just got fucking floored and just fucking wrecked. Like I was just sucking dicks.
Gulp.
Just soundbite. But like, just, it was so bad. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. And I actually like a game I'm actually good at.
Is that your default?
Yeah.
Just like I suck at this game. I'm gonna just go back to Minecraft.
Yeah, dude. Well, dude, I put that harumph Modern Warfare harumph towards a good cause. Made a double XP mob grinder, and an automatic fish farm. So fuck off.
Dude, one of my roommates, old roommates, he was fun. He was an architecture student at OSU, and he loved to build things. He loved games that he could create stuff. He loved Fallout 4 because he could build, settlements and buildings.
Charlie's
and
old
stuff.
Gary's mod
dude,
shit.
And
Gary's
he
mod was
would
so
refuse
fucking fun.
for the longest time. He refused to get on Minecraft. I'm like, dude, trust me. Like Minecraft would be right up your alley.
So
Finally got him to play Minecraft by letting him use my account, because this is back when you had to pay for your own Mojang account, and he used my account for so long, and he got totally into the game. He built some of the most incredible fucking crazy shit I've ever seen in my life. Until like 1 year for his birthday, I finally bought him his own Minecraft account so I could play.
Dude, here you go.
So I actually started a server, a Minecraft server.
That's cool.
We started playing, but it was funny. It's the only game he plays is Minecraft.
It's a fun game, dude. I watch, like, even if I'm not playing, like, dude, currently in the stage of playing Minecraft, I'll watch Minecraft.
Nox is such a G.
You're damn right, dude.
Like, I can't,
hell yeah.
Like, he's got to be so fucking rich. I can't even imagine.
Oh wait, yeah, we're getting off. I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, I can't even imagine just like the amount of success that he's fucking had. It's just insane.
Yeah. But Skywalker, Rise of.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen,
how was your Christmas?
No, my Christmas was pretty much the same as yours.
Okay,
I
hung out.
Yeah, hung out.
Ate cereal.
Little, fucking.
Yeah.
We got a nice big Christmas breakfast. Ate some biscuits, some bacon, some eggs.
And
got a bunch of new knickknacks and stuff. I got these awesome dragon egg candles
Oh, that's cool.
from
nice.
Game of Thrones. And I also got this cool ring.
Ring.
Check it out.
Dude, rings are overrated.
I wish our viewers could see the cool clock we got for the studio.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
But
I know.
to all of our listeners, how was your Christmas? Let us know in the comments section of whatever platform you happen to be consuming us on.
We genuinely care.
Yeah. I want to know what you guys did.
And if it's interesting enough, we might give a fuck.
Yeah.
But anyway, spoilers ahead. I know that we've completely derailed this and there's been talk of no politics, but come on, guys, it's the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no politics.
different.
Let's talk about
Christmas
we're gonna
special
talk.
edition.
I'll talk some politics. How you know what politics have done? They put a fucking tax on the Federal Trade Commission, which caused the separatists to leave the republic. Taxes cause wars. Taxes are bad. Taxation is theft. We wouldn't have Star Wars without taxes.
How are we gonna fix the roads?
Fuck your damn roads. I'm sure if it was bad enough, we would
You don't
all
need fucking roads in space.
Yeah. Actually, it was about a trade route. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm pretty sure I am.
All right, so
yeah, it started because of taxes on some fucking trade route, and they're like, "Yo, fuck that noise."
let's just
Pepitude.
let's roll it back to the beginning.
Sure.
Okay, so Rise of Skywalker. Just that sigh. That sigh says it all.
I hated it. It was a good movie cinematically. Like I was entertained whilst watching it, except for the parts where I'm like, "Oh, you gotta be fucking what the fuck? Oh my god!" So that was like every couple minutes.
So the movie pretty much opens up with Kylo Ren coming through to go and find Palpatine, right?
Yeah, get the thinger.
Yeah, he's got the thing. I forget what it's called. The Sith recon beacon.
The bedazzle.
That's the goober.
The goober. Yeah, the goober. Yeah, yeah, like dude, I actually started saying, I was like, oh no, the flim florms. Oh.
No. So he grabs the flim florm, and he brings it. So it's this weird navigating device that like sends you into the weird, darkest corners of the universe where Emperor Palpatine.
My buddy Cody is really into Star Wars.
Dude, I'm really into Star Wars. This has been a painful couple of years.
No, like he's like deep down on the names, the planets, and all that fucking bullshit, dude. Like he's.
Oh, I used to be crazy into the Star Wars.
Are we talking Q?
So.
No.
Are we talking Q right now?
Q is Star Wars, I guess. Yeah, like he's into it.
No, or whatever. So it opens up. Kylo Ren's finding Emperor Palpatine, and he finds him in this weird Sith temple that's on this weird dark planet that shouldn't exist. It's impossible to get there unless you have the Sith navigation device, which only 2 of them have ever been made.
Of course.
So he finds him, and he's all like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna kill your ass." And Palpatine's like, "Yeah, we've found the dark side of the Force." And then it kind of cuts, and Kylo, he joins him.
Yep.
So I'm assuming you didn't like the fact that Kylo went out to go and found Palpatine, and then is kind of like...
No. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
No problem whatsoever.
So you like the Palpatine stuff?
Yeah, I like the Palpatine stuff.
Palpatine is the main antagonist of this movie.
Yeah, like even though George Lucas, I think he's come out and said that Palpatine was dead after 6, and it's like,
I don't know how he would survive.
Force.
Powerful. They threw him. They threw him into the bellows of the Death Star.
Lucas said he died, but I mean, now the movies are canon. So
because here's the thing that kind of really irked me about it is they kind of hint to whatever planet they're on, has the remnants of the Death Star on it.
Yeah, it was in the Endor
parts.
system.
Yeah, parts. So how is it impossible to get there?
What do you mean?
So this moon that Sidious is on, is in the Endor system.
No.
How did the parts of the Death Star get there?
The Death Star blew up in the Endor system. Did you not see 6?
Where is so Darth Sidious is on a planet that has parts of the Death Star.
Shield beacon that was the shield beacon that was protecting the reconstruction of the Death Star was what was on Endor. What they had to go on to Endor to destroy so that they could destroy the Death Star.
Yeah, the Death Star was in the Endor system. Palpatine's on that Sith world, bumping and scooting, doing his own thing with a little fucking fucking Gladys from Portal.
Yeah, so my question, I guess, is how does he get there?
I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing. Here's where I can be okay with the Palpatine arc is because episode 4, 5, and 6 had us, giving the cathartic, defeat and then redemption of Vader.
Yeah.
But, other than, Palpatine
he's just
getting
background.
flung off, flung off an edge, he didn't really get, a real end to his arc, and I think that's what they're trying to do.
And I like that, and I'm okay with it. That's why I like the Palpatine stuff. Like I was like, even though Lucas says he's dead, I could believe.
Even though technically all the canon movies are a part of his arc at this point, we had, his arc kind of starts with episode 1.
Yeah, and it's a good way to end it.
Yeah, the Vader arc was just was only focused of 4, 5, and 6, whereas they've kind of now got this 9-movie Palpatine arc.
Like 1 through 3 was Anakin's arc. 4, 5, 6 was Vader's arc. Like you could argue he's probably one of the main, a main character throughout the whole series. Like he's all until I guess the new ones when he's dead.
I mean, I
think the whole, the upset of, him losing Vader definitely created conflict in his arc, but was not a resolution to his arc.
Yeah.
So there's he
had the overlapping arc of the whole series,
right?
Of the trilogy.
The non-nilogy?
No.
I mean, I don't mind the idea of this because if you go back into some of the Legends stuff at this point, they talk about how the transference of consciousness and what have you is not an impossible thing with the dark side.
Sure, he could have been.
I mean, even the
Force.
good side figured out how to come back as ghosts.
Yeah,
No, but I mean,
yeah.
like, we're talking total transference of consciousness from one body to another.
Sorry, the light side.
The light
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
And I mean, like some of the big issues that I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I thought the movie was pretty decently well done. I thought that it ignored a lot of stuff from 2, like, which was like a big thing.
What do you mean, like episode 2?
Yeah, no, like episode, like the second episode in the new series, so episode 8. So it ignored a lot of stuff from 8, where it just kind of glossed over a lot of what they went over with the Jedi stuff, like all
Dude,
of that.
I don't even fucking remember. Dude, that shit was so dumb. 8 was so
and
bad.
that's kind of So
Eight
like a
was
lot
so
of the
bad.
the confusion and complaints that I've seen on the internet basically have come from people talking about how they didn't like the fact that they just kind of ignored 8.
Okay, so my overall criticism of Rise of Skywalker, or whatever the fuck, was the overuse of a Deus Ex Machina. Which, like, if you don't know what a Deus Ex Machina is, the God in the machine metaphor, where you have a whole hope is lost, and then just all of a sudden, saving grace comes out of nowhere and saves the day. And that happened so much, and I hate that ploy anyway.
But
they used it
is
so
Star
much.
Wars. Like that's and Star Wars is corny, dude. Like, and this, like, it's insanely cheesy. And that's part of what makes it great. It's very serious, campy. You know what I mean? Like, you watch Star Trek and you've got fucking James, because there's been so many movie adaptations, there's been so many different shows, so many comic books, so many different games.
They can be witty.
That it's, well, yeah.
What am I going to call it? Campy or anything like that?
Dude,
no.
like in the like, think about the first movie when you got like, Han Solo talking on the thing with the like talking on the communicators with the stormtroopers, and he's like, how are you doing? Like, what? Come on. You were in the military. Nobody's gonna talk on the radio like that. If some shit went down in a different sector and you had to radio some guy like, hey,
and they didn't buy it. What are you talking about?
But
they didn't buy it.
I know, but he did it. But he did it anyway. Like, think about,
all those lines are ad libbed.
No, that's fine.
They did a few takes of that.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, think about all of like the, like they've got the chess pieces getting into fights with each other. It's like, marching around, being all weird. Chewie's getting into fucking arguments with droids. You've got two characters who have no dialogue going, and the droids are, and it's just like getting all mad and whatnot. How can you not say that? That's
it's dawning on me if you just played a laugh track behind half that shit.
Exactly. But it's great. It's great because it fits. It fits what it's trying to do.
But it changes.
Does it? Like, think about like all those moments with fucking Finn and Poe and all those dudes. Like, those dudes are the campiest guys on the planet.
I mean,
like,
you can be comedic relief, but not make the whole movie campy.
Yeah, but these are main characters.
Would you not argue that Bender is a main character of Futurama and is a majority of the comedic relief?
And I would say that Bender's pretty campy sometimes. Think about some of the jokes that he cracks.
He's campy. But yeah, he can be. What I'm saying is the show isn't.
My point is that there's a lot of different adaptations
be
that
serious.
are not campy.
It
yeah,
can be
I know.
serious.
Like, if you go and play,
like these people are getting shot and killed in this movie.
No, I was just watching The Mandalorian. Like, I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian today, and when
you
that dude
finished it.
Shut up. No, but when that dude is driving on the ice and that fucking crazy walrus thing comes out and just eats him, I'm like, Star Wars never misses an opportunity to have somebody eaten alive.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, if there's
People
an opportunity for somebody to get eaten alive,
people get their hands cut off.
I would cut off both of my hands as opposed to get eaten alive.
No, people cut their hands off in the movies. Like, all the time. Episode 1.
I'm talking, I mean, look, but like, my point is that, like, it's able to lean into it and do it well. Yeah. Like, you can be campy and still be serious. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just,
well, this isn't campy. This is just a bad fucking ending.
So
this is just a bad ending.
One of Niall's complaints was he thought that the Knights of Ren should have done more.
They should have. They should have.
Like,
they should have been in like the last one.
Like, the Knights of Ren, are they? So, like, I don't even understand what they're
not even
now.
Sith.
Yeah,
they're not even Sith. They weren't Sith to begin with, and it's just like, why didn't
they're people, right?
Yeah. Why didn't he use them at all throughout the rest of this fucking series.
But whose side are they on? I thought they were on Kylo's side.
He ditched, bro.
Yeah, but okay.
They know a defector.
But they're not going to follow
But
the
they're not.
Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
They'll be like, if
He-
you had a bunch
but
of
they
dudes
all
that
have
followed
the-
you called the Knights of Charlie, and then you're like, I don't want to be an American anymore.
No. That'd be like me attaining a name because I'm a part of a group. Like,
So he's
If
just
I
top dog Knight
if
of
I
Ren.
joined, I would probably get the name like Charlie Ren or however they fucking pick
Charlie
those
Ren.
cool Sith names. Like Plagueis and Sidious and...
So was that the other thing? Are they done with the Darth titles?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Because they kind of just go straight from, like, you got Supreme Leader Snoke, who you kind of find out is just like a voice. I don't even know if he's real
No.
at this point.
Nah, bro.
Like, I think he may just be like a
Dude, he was like a
manifestation of,
clone.
like,
Didn't you see
Force.
like the other one floating in that big old thing?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was just floating in that little jar when they first brought Palpatine down.
So you think he's like a Sidious clone?
Yeah, I think so.
Palpatine clone?
Yeah. Okay, so hold on. I would like to just clarify here. I am by no means a Star Wars expert, and my opinion on this should not matter to anybody. This is just
It
me.
doesn't.
I'm sure it doesn't, but everyone it's an opinion, and it's like an asshole. Everyone's got one.
Where did he get the resources to make that
I don't
big
fucking
ass
know.
fleet?
I
dude?
don't
That thing
know.
was-
I have no fucking idea. That's another day. That's like not like what's the Latin word for devil? Like Diablo es machina. Like they're like, oh, I have like this massive fleet, but that's the thing though. It's like they're supposed to, but how the fuck did he get that fucking fleet?
Where's the people to man it?
They were there. They were there.
I know. But it was like, and they're not clones.
But nobody,
So it was just
but
kind of
nobody
like,
knows how to
what-
get to this fucking place. And that's like the Sith thing.
No, he called what's his name? Like,
Who the fuck was that? Who was that? The dude who played that one general, the general, you know who I'm talking about?
what, Grand Moff Tarkin?
No, not that fucking guy. I'm talking about the dude in the Rise of Skywalker. Who played that dude?
Oh, I don't know.
The general,
I don't
the old one, the old general, not fucking Hux or whatever his name
Isn't
is.
that the guy? Isn't Hux the guy?
Hux is from one of the brothers from Harry Potter.
Yeah, but like, isn't the dude the guy? I bet he's in one of the first movies.
Same dude?
I bet.
No,
Why not?
You said General.
I have no fucking
Ian
idea.
McDermott is.
Who the
Sidious.
Oh shit, he's in like all the fucking Star Wars movies.
Yeah, he was in all of. He's been all of them but one. All but one.
he wasn't.
No, he's not in
the last
He's not in
two.
the last Hope.
He wasn't in the last two.
He was not in the last two. You're right. He's in all but three.
Yeah, he's in all about like 3 fucking movies.
Sheev Palpatine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name my son Sheev. It's just like,
Why?
I don't. Yeah. Why?
after the most powerful Sith Lord to ever exist. I'm sorry.
Why would you want your kid to be
We don't-
named after a Sith?
We don't
Lord?
live in a Star Wars universe. You would just
Palpatine
be inviting-
dominated the game.
So
You think that just
You
because
got all
you gave
wrinkly
that
and shit,
child
yeah.
that name, they're also going to dominate whatever game?
you know how many kids I know that are named LeBron?
How many?
Shut up! I didn't think you were gonna call my bluff. But
nobody's got the balls to name their kid
tell
LeBron
you how
because
many.
he's just like.
Well, do you know Michael Jackson is actually
Probably
a very
bunch of
common
people
name.
named LeBron.
Michael Jackson is a very common name. So fuck off. People name people after famous people. Sometimes it just happens to work out.
Don't you dare! We were in the middle of looking up something relevant to the conversation. Now you're looking up LeBron.
There are at least 1,600 people in the U.S. with the first name of LeBron.
That is not a lot of
That's
people.
Not a lot of people.
I mean,
That is not nearly as many as I thought
like
it was going to be.
1600. That's not a lot of people. Out
That
of
is-
340 some odd million
Yeah,
people.
that is not a lot of people. Like I said, they do not have the balls to
courtesy
do it.
of howmanyofme.com.
Oh,
If you ever want to know.
no. I'm doubting those sources.
I mean, I liked the idea of Palpatine using like the soul drain. That was
Yeah,
fucking
that's cool.
sweet. You know, he drained their force and he shot big ass
They should have
lightning
died.
bolts up into.
They
the-
should have died. They should have died.
Kylo did die.
He got up.
And
He
then
got up
died.
after he gave his life. His life back to Rey.
So Rey died.
Rey? No. I mean, Yeah. No, she didn't die. They both got back up because then she did the Force thing and then she died. She did like all the Jedi behind her.
Oh, see, here's the thing. This is based on the 2000 census data. LeBron wasn't big back then.
Yeah. Well,
2000? What the fuck is 20-year-old data? Jesus Christ. Okay, but
yeah.
So I mean, here was something that I thought was dumb when Finn was like,
Why?
"Ray, I got to tell you something."
Bring that up. Why? Why was it even in the fucking movie?
And then it just
Chekhov's
never came
phaser,
back
right?
up.
Rule of cinema, right? Chekhov's phaser. Don't fucking put it into the story if it's not gonna be used in the fucking story. Chekhov doesn't have a fucking phaser.
Why?
I don't fucking know, or I don't know if he does or not. Like that's the thing. It's like that's the
Nobody knows because he doesn't.
He doesn't use it.
I'm telling you, I've seen him use it. I know he's used it.
I'm sure he has. Let us know down in the comments. No, but seriously, it's like there's a rule to cinema. I've my cursory glance of the practice.
Oh, I'm an expert in the subject.
Exactly, yeah. But no, don't put it in the fucking story. It's like the whole Game of Thrones thing. Why?
No, because it was making me think about it like the whole time. Because I thought to myself, I was like, isn't Finn supposed to have a love interest with what's her name, Asian? And then, isn't Finn supposed to have a love interest with her though? What is her name?
Rose.
Thank you.
Rose
Oh my
Tico?
god.
Wow, dude, people fucking hated her.
Why? I actually liked her.
I don't know. Like I
They did not mind her character.
They did not like.
I thought
her.
she was, no offense to her, didn't really think her character had much of a point.
No, not really. I thought she died.
No.
I thought she
Nobody
died.
died in the second one, dude.
I know.
Fucking-
I thought she
Fucking
died.
Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher
thought
died in
she-
2016. They killed her twice
I thought
in
she
the
died.
8th movie, and they didn't keep her as dead.
Like I thought
What
she
the
died.
shit?
I thought she died. Like I thought she died from the fucking like after the AT-ATs were coming in at the fucking.
No, dog, she got super hurt.
I thought she was dead.
No.
I was like, oh, there she goes. All right, cool. I didn't care about her anyway.
No. Yeah, it's like, why even name her?
I don't know. Like, I was like, who cares?
No, but like, what happened to the love interest between Finn and her? Because that was definitely something in movie 8, and it was literally completely gone. They said like 5 words to each other in Rise of Skywalker.
Because J.J. Abrams sucks. He's a fucking alleged pedophile. Yeah. But no, like, it said allegedly. It's alleged.
That's fair. But I mean, like, it's this. I don't know, man. Like, I thought that like he did good with what he had. There's no real good way to end it. I honestly think that they should have jumped off of this story from the get go. They should have just left it ended at 6 and just.
They should have just gone backwards again.
Yeah.
Going backwards again, dude.
Yeah. Why not do like
I would have
fucking?
loved to see a canon Knights of the Old Republic.
That would be great.
It's coming.
Oh, it'd be so good.
It's coming.
It's coming like the Lord of the Rings fucking thing's coming.
It's coming.
I know it's coming.
Disney's got the IP. They're gonna milk the fuck out of it. Here in the next like 20 years, the amount of Star Wars stuff that you're about to see.
No, what? No.
Look,
Lord
the
of Rings.
the MCU is fucking, pretty much.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck it, dude.
So-
Like I have Disney Plus and I still
The
haven't watched Captain
MCU
Marvel.
still has a lot lined up for it. It's just
I think they hit.
Is it anything that anybody cares about?
I think they hit their peak.
that's the question. Is can they drum up interest for these lesser known characters? Now that the original A team, especially Robert Downey Jr. no longer.
I thought he said he was coming back.
Did he?
I think so.
No way.
I swear I saw
I thought he was coming back to do some like cameos.
Yeah, I could see him do
do some like
cameos,
flashback
I think.
sequences.
Okay, maybe
but
that's it. Maybe that's
Yeah,
it.
there's
I
no
don't
way.
think-
I didn't read too
dude.
much
There's
into
no
it.
way.
I think he's done. I think he's ready.
Yeah,
to
well, he's
go.
old
He's
now,
probably, dude. He
He's
probably
doing other
made
stuff
like
now.
he probably made like
Dr. Dolittle, dude.
$75 million
Yeah, exactly.
like on paper
Why isn't he
for
done?
fucking.
Why hasn't he
in
done
front of
Fancy
blackface?
Doolittle.
Why hasn't he done blackface for Doolittle yet?
Why is Doolittle black?
Why hasn't Downey done it yet?
Why has he got to be black?
Oh, it wasn't he in the first one?
Isn't that just the first movie adaptation of it?
I don't fucking know.
It's a book.
Well, the joke's still there. I tried to make a meme out of it before, and it didn't land. Am I the only one who thinks like that would be funny?
But it's a book.
okay. I'd still think it'd be funny. Like the fact
I
that
think.
he's the only one who's so far gotten away with his blackface.
No, because it was very tasteful. It was very
He's
tasteful.
the only one who's gotten away with it. It's because he did it so well. No one fucking cares. Like, it's so funny. Like, I guess he's a little outspoken on politics every once in a while. Like, he did, like, a few of those, like, a whole bunch of celebrities say, like, one word of a fucking sentence videos. You know which ones I'm talking about? Where it's like, we can defeat the president. Right? Like, some shit like that. Or, like, did you know every minute in Africa, a minute passes? Like, some shit like that. Like, he did, like, one of those or something like that, talking, like, oh, America, blah, 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 blah. But it might have just been for, like, voter ID. I don't know. I don't know his politics. I'm not going to speak to it.
It's okay, so yeah, Dr. John Dolittle. He's the main character of Dr. Dolittle. It's a book series from the 1920s.
Okay,
Right.
well, it was
And
known. It was known as Eddie Murphy's Dr. Dolittle.
Really? I always like to think of
Bullshit.
I always like to think of Rex
Bullshit.
Harrison.
Bullshit.
Notorious
Bullshit on that.
white man.
Bullshit.
No, you grew up with Eddie Murphy shoved down your
No,
throat just like
bullshit.
everybody else.
White man.
Bullshit.
Just like everybody else.
Can I get a dun dun dun?
No, because you're a fucking liar. You are a
Don't-
goddamn liar.
Dun, but he's white.
You are a fucking liar. Not that man is white.
So
He's
we
in
got-
fact the man is in fact white, but that is not what you fucking thought. You are a fucking liar.
We got three Doolittle movies.
Yeah.
Well, more than that, because Eddie Murphy, I think, made a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Eddie Murphy made a couple, and then there was
There's
couple
Dr.
more
Doolittle
with...
2.
Yeah, there's a couple of Doolittle movies with. There's one with a female actress.
It was
starring-
well known that Dr. Dolittle was a very widely interpreted version of the character as Eddie Murphy's portrayal. That didn't make any sense. Everyone thought of Eddie Murphy's Dr. Dolittle, not your bullshit white guy that you're talking about, who I don't remember his name.
Check your privilege and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, that is a black man's role. And Robert Downey Jr. stole it. He stole that role from a deserving. Put Chadwick Boseman in that fucking role.
It's not the first time he's done it.
Yeah, I mean,
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
but he was then someone would have to play white.
Very
do
tasteful,
white.
though. Very
Like,
tasteful.
the character required.
Very tasteful. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so there's Dr. Dolittle, Dr. Dolittle 2, Dr. Dolittle 3, Dr. Dolittle Tale to the something. Yeah, they definitely milked the crap out of that series.
I mean, I don't, pretend to know Hugh Lofting, but he was born in 1886.
Damn, dude.
So he'd probably be upset about this. He died in California.
It could have been Republican.
In the 40s?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the original Dr. Dolittle film was in 1967.
Yeah, portrayed by Rex.
You don't even remember
Harrison.
Yeah, you didn't even know his
Rex
fucking
Harrison.
name. You didn't even know his fucking name.
I just had to remind myself.
Bullshit.
Jesus.
Well, check. Wow.
And Rex Harrison, to those listening, is a notorious white man.
Notorious.
Notorious for his whiteness.
He's notorious for being white.
Nicknamed Ivory on the streets.
What else about the Star Wars movie did you not like? Don't eat Tide Pods, kids.
They don't need to talk about it. I didn't like how. Okay, so the whole point of episode 3 was because Anakin wanted to find an ability to save Padme and like heal her, right?
Okay.
And then all of a fucking sudden, Rey knows this power that Anakin turned.
Kylo knew it.
Kylo knew it all of a sudden.
Yeah, like everybody just kind of like healing each other. Dude, when I thought they killed Chewie.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Oh my fucking god!
They tried to kill Chewie?
Oh,
Do they
I like
want the
audibly
brand
in
to
the,
burn?
in the in like the theater. I audibly, I'm just like Chewie.
dude! I was like, oh my god! Oh, my heart, dude. No, it was
How did he escape though?
I have no fucking idea.
Where was the other ship? They were like, okay,
They all switcheroo.
Okay, yeah. So there's this fucking scene where Rey and them are all getting into this. They're getting into some nonsense. They're on their way back from getting this Sith dagger that's going to tell them exactly where.
The Sith dagger that must have been hundreds or even decades old. Let's go with decades. It hasn't tarnished.
At the very least, decades.
Hasn't tarnished, and it still retains the same shape as the fucking pieces of a spaceship that are crashed somewhere on a different moon. Now let's flash over to the moon.
Even when she pulls the thing out,
right?
It matches the. It
matches with it, and none of the Death Star eroded away. That's getting crashed into it,
just constantly by waves. Just constantly.
None of it fell over. None of it.
It's huge, bro. It's the size of a small moon.
That's no moon.
But
no.
No, but
bullshit.
So they're on their way back from getting this dagger. Chewie gets the dagger, he puts it in his man bag, and he's walking out and
man purse.
Yeah, no, and Finn's like, Chewie, go get Rey. Tell her we gotta get out of here. Yeah. So Chewie goes off to find Rey, and he immediately gets captured. It happens off camera, you don't see it. But Rey is sensing that Kylo is on the planet, so she's like, I gotta go face off with this guy. Yeah, so she's like, it's that moment in the trailer, the first trailer that they have, where she's like walking at him and he's coming at her like flying right next to the ground with a speeder, and she jumps over and just cuts the wing off the thing. She's being super badass like and what have you. So while that's all happening, Chewie is getting himself captured.
He must have already flown away.
Chewbacca, no.
Must have. But nothing.
That's
when
did he? I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair, but it's the only opportunity. So
there must have been two ships. His flew away while they were doing the whole, and then the other one was taken off.
So, oh my god, that's so dumb.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
because the transport ship was huge.
Yeah.
How are they gonna miss two of those fucking things? And then why have two of them? Why leave with both of them if you don't have all of the prisoners yet? Like, I understand if you've got a bunch of prisoners. Don't get me started with the technical stuff.
Don't get me started with this technical stuff. Like, the whole thing was like, if we target the control tower on the ground, they won't know which way's up. It's like, then we'll just switch it to the ship. It's like, what? We'll have to land on the ship. It's like, they land on the ship? Change it back.
That's what I thought. I was just like,
change it back. Like, now they're here. Change it back.
As soon as they got out with the horses, because he's like, jam their speeders. They're not using speeders, sir. They have horses. I'd be like, change it back.
Change it back. Like, they're not
gonna be able to load those fucking things up at any time soon. Is that a horse? I've never even seen one in person. Oh my god.
That's like, I'm saying, like, just fucking change it back. I mean, like
he just sat there, dude, and then they let Finn and that one chick like hack into the system so they could shoot the fucking cockpit directly. Like,
I hated it. But I was like, hey, look at Palpatine just does it like,
dude,
Uber. I was like, yo,
and like nothing happens. Everybody's shit
Rey just like accidentally has her little like mini like
and she kills Chewie.
Queef of a thing that kills
Chewie, dude.
She has her little like and kills Chewie.
I guarantee you they thought that they should just kill Chewie.
And they're like, no.
They spent way too much money on the scene, and then they thought to themselves, no, we can't fucking do that.
You gotta keep the scene, though.
We gotta keep the scene. It costs $25 million.
No, okay, so like she had her thing, blew up that ship. Palpatine has this big ass one. I'm arguing at very least, the X-Wings blow up. And the Y-Wings and the other small ships.
So much stuff would fall to the ground way faster than it did. Because they're acting like they're still in space. I'm saying they just
blow up. I'm saying they blow up.
Dude,
like, Rey, like, just like... Bleh,
I refuse to believe that if men are piloting those motherfucking ships, those Palpatine's fucking whatever empire...
Where are you going with this?
If human beings are piloting those fucking ships...
Men.
No. Get out of here with that shit. No. I'm saying, like, if human beings are piloting those ships, do you see how many of them there are?
There's so
and how
many.
Densely fucking packed
so
in there
many.
they are? There's no. They'd be like rising up. I'd be like, look at my infinite armada. They'd be like in the background, like, dude, just kind of crashing into each other and shit because of lack of communication. But like, how are you talking to all of these things? There's like 1,000 of them. Each one of those things have like 1,000 people on them.
That's like, it was just like, they shouldn't have won. It doesn't feel like a victory. It's like it.
Each one of these things has a
wanted the
planet.
Empire to win.
Each one of these fucking things has a planet-destroying weapon on it.
I wanted the Empire to win.
They had such a legit.
I was like, yeah, that's cool. I would rather
the Final Order.
I would rather Palpatine be Emperor again, and like that. That's how it ends. Like, oh, like it's just like, like I would rather have that than the way it actually.
I would really like to see them kind of like take a stab at the Old Republic stuff, seeing as how the game is still going.
Yeah.
You know, like they
It's
own.
like making an Elder Scrolls movie coming 2030.
2020 never.
Yes.
Trump. Oh, did the whole Trump Home Alone scene?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trump got cut from the Home Alone 2 scene
I was
by
Merry
Canadian
Christmas, Canada.
broadcasters.
I was watching Home Alone through the seats on the plane back.
Yeah,
I was-
CBC.
Yeah. Fuck Canada sometimes.
Oh,
Sometimes.
God. All right, what time is it?
Oh. Oh yeah, it's almost boot that time.
That's about. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cut it here. We really appreciate your viewership. We hope that you had a really Merry Christmas. And we're really sorry that this was literally all pretty much bitching about Star Wars.
Fuck Star Wars.
But you know what? If you like that, let us know, and we might try to
See it
do
from-
that in its own content form or in more isolated space from the political news and commentary that we usually do on the channel. But yeah, hopefully plan to be back in the new year with new podcasts and some new guests on the channel. And this is Tyler signing off.
JP, we're out of here. That's lame. Just cut that. Just can we cut? No. Okay. All right. This is JP. Goodbye.
I'm Charlie, and you cannot cut that.
Because that one was less lame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good night.